Today on CTV News at 5, startled by overnight gunfire. A Kitchener neighborhood left on edge. What happened on Dune Village Road? Plus, unsolved 519, the case of Nathan Weise. Details on his disappearance and where the investigation stands. And FIFA fever, how Waterloo Region is hoping to cash in this summer. CTV News at 5 starts right now. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for being here with us. People who live in a usually quiet Kitchener neighborhood were woken up in the middle of the night by gunfire. Police say shots were fired at a home on Dune Village Road just before 3 o'clock this morning. The suspect took off in a vehicle and no one was hurt in the incident. Police have not released a suspect or vehicle description at this time, but those who live in the area say they're shocked this happened.
I was really surprised. This is a really quiet neighborhood. It's you don't get a lot of traffic. You don't get a lot of incidents on the street. So it was definitely really surprising to hear that it was especially a shooting.
CTV's Alexandra Hollick will have the latest on the police investigation coming up tonight at 6. A Wellesley Township man who killed his infant son nearly 5 years ago could soon be allowed to return to live in his Mennonite community. Isaac Martin was found not criminally responsible for his child's death and has since been undergoing treatment for bipolar disorder at Southwest Center for Forensic Mental Health in St. Thomas. During a recent review, a panel tasked with determining what freedoms he can have in the future heard he is now stable, and not only is his community ready to welcome him back, they also expect him to live with his wife, who witnessed part of the fatal attack on her child. Coming up at 6, CTV's Krista Simpson will have more on the considerations as he prepares to reintegrate. The City of Brantford and the local Chamber of Commerce are calling on the Ontario government to do something to deter scrap metal thefts in the province. In 2024, Brantford passed a bylaw that made certain metals like sewer grates and shopping carts illegal to bring to a salvage yard. It also restricted certain materials and required traceable transactions instead of cash. The city says it seemed to help with the number of thefts in the community, but now they're finding they're back up on the rise and thieves are taking the metal outside city limits. Officials are calling on the province to introduce stricter laws around scrap metal and salvage yards.
We were not able to resell it in Brantford because of the restrictions, so they would go to other municipalities to sell the metal. Thefts were still happening; they were slowing down, but it still presented an issue where if you're able to control how scrap metal is dealt with through regulated dealers throughout Ontario, then it stops that theft from happening in one part of the province and moving to another part.
More on the plan in the next hour. For now, we'll turn to our first check on the forecast. Ash, nice to see the sunshine out there today, but definitely felt a little bit chilly.
You know what? I think it felt a little warmer than it did yesterday, and that's because we had a bit of sticker shock yesterday after such a hot start to the week. But things sort of normalizing a little bit, and you know what? It's still looking pretty beautiful out there today.
The sun makes all the difference.
Huge difference, and it wasn't as windy today, which makes a difference as well. Let's take a look outside, or rather at our satellite radar. You can see there's not a lot going on right now, but just to the left of the screen there, Leanne, you can see a band of precipitation. It's on its way. So get out and into that sun while you can. 16 degrees right now, and east by northeast wind at 13 kilometers an hour. So not much in the way of wind. And sitting right now around southern Ontario, about 16, 15 degrees in Ridgetown, 10 in Sarnia. So not too bad, not too cold, not too warm, right down in the middle zone there. Okay, let's take a look outside at downtown Kitchener this hour from our tower cam and check that out. What a beautiful Thursday evening.
Yeah, hey, you're right. Temperatures in the mid-teens, nothing we can complain about. All right, we'll take a look at what you need to know as we take you to break. If you're looking for something fun to do tonight, head over to Maxwell's Concerts and Events and catch Indie Music Night. Doors open at 7, show starts at 7:30. Tickets can be found online for the all ages event. A group of residents are concerned and frustrated after dozens of community garden boxes were taken off their Kitchener properties. Supplies for the boxes were provided by the region of Waterloo in 2023 in an effort to increase community morale, followed increased crime that was happening in the area. The goal was to give people the chance to save money by growing their own food and be able to connect with their neighbors. Following notice from the region, officials began removing the boxes Wednesday evening. They say the gardens were creating structural concerns on the second floor of the complex. But residents say they aren't convinced and are questioning why the ground level boxes were removed.
They said these ones are taken away because they're too heavy, they're causing leaks. Those ones are being taken away because they're causing trouble to be, to trim around it for the weeds, for the groundskeepers. Other ones are being taken away because the tenant moved out. There's just been an ongoing evolution of excuses and reasons why to take them away.
We hear from the region and get their response tonight at 6. It's been 3 years since a man with Down syndrome who has strong ties to Waterloo region vanished from the streets of Toronto. Tonight on Unsolved 519, we're looking into the disappearance of Nathan Weise. CTV's Hannah Schmidt joins me. And Hannah, you spoke with Nathan's family. And the big question here is really what happened to Nathan and where is he? Take us back to when he disappeared nearly 3 years ago.
So Nathan Weise was 37 years old at the time of his disappearance. He was last seen in the area of James Street and Shepherd Avenue on May 12th, 2023. Neither his family or police have seen him since.
And of course, Nathan has Down syndrome, which makes him even more vulnerable, especially if he was out alone at all. Multiple searches have been carried out for him. Can you talk about those different types of searches and where they've led?
Yeah, so like you said, multiple searches have been conducted since his disappearance that included in North York, where he was last seen. And then also Guelph police were tipped off by Toronto police shortly after, also in May in 2023, where he was spotted in a Guelph neighborhood. So officers, they did canvass that area for video surveillance. Nothing came from that. I was actually able to join in on a search in June of 2023 in Campbellville. So Nathan does have ties here to Waterloo region. He was born here in Kitchener, and his family, a lot of his family still live here. So he would go camping in the kind of Kelso area, Campbellville area. So they thought they should take a look there. So we went, a search and rescue team was there as well too. Multiple volunteers combed through the thick brush and forested areas there too. Unfortunately, nothing came from those, but really brought together the local community.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you talk about the volunteers that have taken part in the search for Nathan. The family also working with Please Bring Me Home Canada, which is one of those organizations that are dedicated to helping find missing people. Can you talk a little bit about their effort to help in this search as well?
Yeah, so the organization, it consists of volunteers and an investigative team. So they are looking into this case. They're working very closely with the family as well too, reviewing tips and potential sightings in the GTA and surrounding areas.
Well, Nathan's family clearly continues to push for answers in his disappearance. I know you had the chance to speak with some of his family members. Can you tell us a little bit about those conversations that you had?
So just, I guess just over a week ago, May 12th, marked 3 years since his disappearance. So really a solemn occasion for the family. I met with Nathan's cousins, Jason and Allison, who I've really connected with on a deeper level as time has gone on. I was able to meet at their home in Kitchener, and we spoke about how they're feeling all this time later. Really just a lot of questions swirling still about where he could be. In fact, Allison at her home still has his orange sweater hanging up that she hasn't touched since, really hoping that he'll be able to kind of come back and collect it one day.
Well, hopefully this renewed push helps find some answers as well. You can watch the entire Unsolved 519, the case of Nathan Weise, tonight on CTV News at 6 and on ctvnewskitchener.ca. Hannah, as always, thank you.
Thanks, Leanne.
Here's what you need to know. Celebrate fashion from the high seas from 1912 to 1939 at Castle Kilbride. It includes the Voyages exhibit tour and a taste of tea menu. Lots of dates to choose from starting tomorrow. Tickets can be found online. Stay with us. We're into the back half of May now, and we're starting to see temperatures warm up. I know the spring has been a little bit rough for us, but we're getting there.
There's been a lot of changes in the last 7 days even, let alone the start of spring. And you know what? We are going to see a few more cooler days before things really get to where they should be for this time of year. But as long as the sun's shining the next few days, get out and enjoy it, and should be grooving.
Hey, today was a great day to just get out and spend a little bit of time outdoors.
Absolutely, and it is still beautiful out there. Take a look outside from our tower cam facing Kitchener this hour, and look, the skies are clear, a little hazy out there, but overall pretty clear conditions, and we are expecting that to remain the case into your Friday. I hope you've had a great Thursday so far. It has definitely been almost a repeat of yesterday. Things feeling slightly warmer though. We've had a little less wind today and a little less cloud cover. So overall conditions not too bad. We are getting a bit of overcast at the moment, but that is going to start pushing through the overnight hours, and to start our Friday, we are looking at another sunny day ahead. So that's great news there. Get out and enjoy it, because come Saturday, I almost said winter. It might feel like winter, but rain and cooler temperatures are on the way. Right now across the country, right now on the West Coast, beautiful sunny day pretty much across most of the country. 19 in Vancouver, 17 in Victoria. On the other side of the Rockies, 19 for Fort McMurray as well as Edmonton. And as we move through the prairie provinces, 19 for Saskatoon, 20 in Winnipeg, 19 in Thompson, even 16 up in Yellowknife. Although a bit cloudier up there, still consistently warmer temperatures than we saw yesterday, and a lot more sunshine. As we get into Ottawa, 14 degrees for both Ottawa and Montreal. Very sunny days there. Sudbury 15, and a mix of sun and cloud. And on the East Coast, again, a very sunny afternoon in Fredericton, Corner Brook, St. John's, Charlottetown, Halifax getting a bit more cloud cover, but very ideal conditions for spring. Here in Southern Ontario, we're sitting at 16 for Kitchener-Waterloo, 17 in London, 16 in Windsor as well. So just slightly below where we should be for this time of year. And as we get into that with our almanac in just a minute, I'll point out those normals. But right now, overnight, we are expecting temperatures to dip to around 3 degrees, partly cloudy conditions, and an easterly wind of 20 kilometers an hour is expected. So not as cold as last night. We don't have a frost warning for our region, but certainly getting pretty close to that freezing mark. 15 tomorrow, the expected daytime high, so almost a rinse and repeat from today, and another day of a very high UV index. So once again, if you're spending time outdoors, maybe wear a hat and some sunscreen. Just to point out our normals for this time of year, 20 should be what we're seeing for our daytime high, and 8 for an overnight low. So we are still sitting a little bit under where we should be, but overall things are going to start to improve next week. Showers on the way for Saturday, Sunday. Temperatures not really that warm. 11 expected for Saturday, 19 for Sunday. Showers also on Monday, but the sun is expected to make a return by Tuesday with a high of 23. Leanne. Angie Hill is back to talk about everything happening in our community. And let's start with the fact that we're right in the middle of Mental Health Awareness Month.
Right. And so the Wobbly Willie Single Sandal Ale is still available for another couple weeks at Rural Roots Brewery in Elmira. And a buck from every pour or every tall can goes back to the Canadian Mental Health Association. So it's a great reason to dump in and see Roger and his gang at Rural Roots up in Elmira.
I love it. Okay, so get out and get a pint, get a sausage and enjoy.
Yeah, Brady's Meats. That's right. He's got the Wobbly Willie infused sausage at Brady's. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, and now baseball is back. The Kitchener Panthers playing tonight and also on the weekend.
Yeah, so I guess it's against the London Majors tonight. And if you're wondering, where is this Jack Couch Park they speak of, where the Panthers play? Well, it's the one right beside the Odd.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you go up to the Kitchener Memorial Auditorium. That giant, amazing diamond is where the Panthers will be. You know, they're into their 107th season.
That's incredible.
I know.
That is absolutely incredible.
So there's action this weekend, Saturday versus the Barrie Baycats in Barrie, and then Sunday you can catch them at home versus Welland. The first pitch is at 2:08.
Okay.
And then, of course, we've got, for all more info, player info, all the skinny you need, it's KitchenerPanthers.com. KitchenerPanthers.com.
Fantastic. Okay, there you go. Grab your tickets for tonight, grab them for the weekend, and enjoy the beautiful sun while it's out. Okay, Walk for Guide Dogs is happening Saturday in Waterloo Park.
All right, now, when you think about it, a good guide dog, because I don't know if mine or yours actually would, you know, really be a great guide dog. It costs almost $50,000 for a guide dog to go from puppy to ready to be at your house. So we've got to raise funds for that. We're going to do it, like you said, Waterloo Park, 8:30 start time on Saturday. And then on May the 30th at the St. Jacobs Lions Hall, they'll be having their very first car show of the year. And that starts at 8:30, goes until 3:30.
Now, I think I might have found new birthday plans, because on June 18th, Hespler's Got Talent is happening.
That's right. So you can still get in on this. You just Google it, Hespler's Got Talent, and you can get in on it. It's going to be at the Legion Branch 272 in Cambridge. But shine your star, you crazy diamond.
I love it.
This could be you. Get up and sing a couple of songs. Who knows? You could be the next Hespler Has Talent winner.
I love it. Okay, and lastly, there is a car wash and barbecue and bake sale.
And this is for the Scouts. The Scouts want to attend the Haarlem Jamboree in Haarlem, Netherlands.
Cool.
And that goes next year, August 2027. So there is, it's a bake sale, there's a car wash, like we said, on Saturday at the Kitchener East Presbyterian Church at 10 Zeller Drive in Kitchener.
Beautiful. Go out, get your car washed, get a good snack, and support a great cause.
Do some binge eating in the car.
Yeah, I mean, what better way? Angie, where can folks at home tell us about their events?
Just head over to bounce995.ca, and you're going to go to Bounce in Your Backyard. Just hit that little button and let us know about your event, and Ashley and I could be talking about you.
Fantastic. Thanks, Angie.
You're welcome.
All right, lots of good stuff on the go. Still ahead on CTV News at 5, the Kitchener Rangers get set for their run at the Memorial Cup. The journey and road to British Columbia, their upcoming schedule, and how you can watch the games. We'll have all those details coming up next. Before we take you to break, we'll tell you what you need to know. Rising Star Performance Beach Party is coming to the Center in the Square on June 1st. Get swept away with music that transports you to sunny shores. Tickets can be found for the event online. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this break.
When you see it happen, send it to CTV News. Text 10400. From your screen to ours. Text 10400.
Bounce 99.5 has the music you just can't quit. Home of Bounce Mornings with Angie Hill and Sarge. KW's Bounce 99.5. Listen on the free iHeartRadio app.
In tonight's Digital Dive, Slamdemonium 2 promises the largest indie wrestling show in a generation. The fundraising event is being billed as the largest wrestling show ever staged in Kitchener. It's happening at the Kitchener Memorial Auditorium this weekend. Organizers say they expect around 1,000 people to attend the event. For more on Slamdemonium, our online team has you covered. Just scan the QR code, download the CTV News app, or go to ctvnewskitchener.ca. Here's Here's the final 5 stories we're keeping an eye on today, and we begin with an update on an investigation we first told you about yesterday. Waterloo Regional Police say the fire that destroyed a camper trailer Wednesday is now an arson investigation. Flames ripped through the vehicle, which was parked near Madison Avenue South in Kitchener. Police say the camper was abandoned and no one was inside at the time. Anyone with information is being asked to contact police. Waterloo Region is hoping to cash in on FIFA fever this summer. Tourism officials are pitching the area as a close and convenient getaway for fans coming to Toronto for World Cup matches. Public viewing parties, festivals, and large outdoor screens are all planned across the region, including events in downtown Kitchener and the Gaslight District in Cambridge.
Us being that close, convenient, affordable option is a really good strength for us.
At 6, CTV's Spencer Turcotte tells us how the world's biggest soccer tournament could deliver a boost right here in Waterloo Region.
Abby Rock pulls it out, short-handed. Rock end to end, all the way to the backhand. What a goal!
The Montreal Victoire have won the first professional women's hockey league championship. Abby Rock scored twice to lead the Victoire to a 4-0 victory over the Ottawa Charge to secure the PWHL Cup. And in the NHL, the Montreal Canadiens and Carolina Hurricanes will face off in the 3rd round of the Stanley Cup playoffs tonight. The Habs are coming off 2 straight 7-game battles against Tampa Bay and Buffalo to reach the conference final for the first time since 2021. The Canadiens swept the Hurricanes in all 3 meetings this season, outscoring them 15-8. Puck drops at 8 p.m. tonight in Raleigh. And it's a big day tomorrow for the OHL champion Kitchener Rangers. The team kicks off their run for the Memorial Cup tomorrow night in BC against the host Kelowna Rockets at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, before they left for out west, the city of Kitchener hosted a pep rally Tuesday as a send-off for the team. The Rangers swept the Barrie Colts to win the J. Ross Robertson Cup, and now they're chasing the ultimate prize in junior hockey for the first time since 2008. It's a round-robin schedule, so the Rangers will play again Monday against the Everett Silvertips and Tuesday against Chicoutimi. Both of those games are also at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. The semifinal and final will air on May 29th and 31st, and those games will be at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You can watch all the games live on TSN. So lots to keep track of as we get into the next week, and wish the Rangers best of luck on the Mem Cup. That's it for us. Have a good night.